And yeah, do you leave Hot Pants in his own filth, or?
Well,
No,
if he's
I
cleaning himself,
did
give
say-
him, some space to clean himself, and then...
Yeah, I cleaned myself.
Hot Pants'
Gotcha.
pants slightly hotter than before.
This is like the only thing I can do with prestidigitation. I can clean myself. I
I
can.
mean, you
like,
could make your pants hot.
You could literally do that.
I could literally make
A
my pants
steaming
hot.
pile of shit.
That's
terrible.
me.
No.
That's
I was gonna say
I'll
name for
spread-
the session, but that's really more name for the campaign.
a steaming pile of shit. No.
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 No. Does anybody remember what happened? Wait, were we actually here last week?
Yes.
No. Yeah.
Yes.
No. Yes.
Yes.
No. Yes. No.
Yes. No, we played
Yes.
2 weeks in a row.
What happened last session?
Something. Did something happen?
I want to hear
Okay.
Banch's notes because Banch's notes are amazing, and I'm always left on a cliffhanger.
Okay. Today last week.
Today on last
the
week.
bong hit.
The bong
It hit me already. Giant fireball went up to the left, whispering louder to the left. Hot Pants tries to run through a wall. Critical fail, loss of 2 teeth. Hot Pants gives Dysana a necklace he found in a dead fish's pocket. Unexpected testicles! More fish folks on the way. Shark week! A shark appears, he has legs. Resh roasts Dysana. Ouch. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Jack and Hot Pants fight. Jack hears giggle. Dysana stumbles upon a big ball of fleshy mouths. Cliffhanger!
Big bowl of fleshy mouths!
Woo! Flesh mouth.
Also
Let's
in
do
large
it.
letters, expecting testicles. So, I mean, we're on the same page here.
Now you were sort of tiptoeing ahead when you ran into the voices again, and the thingy came around the corner. You had made your save, and I think we were about to enter the turn order yet again.
Oh, I forgot I got shark teeth in my mouth now.
Oh, that's right. You have 2 shark teeth.
Do you want us all to roll initiative now, or?
Yeah. I was
Yes,
gonna
you
ask.
all should. Because presumably one of the first efforts, I don't know, maybe, but like she can communicate back to you.
Ooh, first.
Wow. Don't worry about me taking first from you, because I rolled a 1, so I got 3.
Woo! Okay, we all in. Actually, I am. Wow, I rolled poorly, and I still didn't roll the poorest.
Okay. I am going to produce flame
Woo!
at the fleshy mound. Roll the 25.
25. That hits so hard.
Ah, take that!
9 damage!
9?
To the face! 9.
And I am running away
Whee!
Mhm.
here. And I will also dash.
All right, so you're super running.
So she just burns him in the face
Yeah.
and then takes the fuck off.
Yes. Exactly.
Insofar as said face can be burned.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Burns at mouth.
And that is what I'm doing. But I'm actually gonna be like, I'm gonna say like, I ran into some trouble.
just,
So, you go around the corner to see this horrible fleshy aberration with faces and teeth and eyes that is whispering in a way that fractures your sanity. You spray it in the face with fire, run as hard as you can, get back to them and say like, yeah, I ran into
That's very something.
I just wanted to run through that again. You know?
That's what happened, yes.
That's exactly what happened.
Like when someone
Alright,
scares
that's
you, you like reflexively throw something at them and then run
Yes.
away, but then like you turn the corner and like there's your mom or whatever. You're like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
There's some
I
shit
should
over there.
note that all of you hear rumbling sounds on just the other side of
Oh,
this
God, that's
wall.
right.
The familiar,
Oh,
familiar
no.
rumbling
The
sounds.
ball!
Oh, is it still
Uh,
flaming?
I mean, we assume so.
You don't know. You haven't seen it since It's probably been a few minutes since you've seen it, and it was flaming the
we
last
didn't
time.
just cover it in one flammable object. We covered it into 2 flammable objects.
That's true.
So,
It's true. Although technically, when you stop concentrating on it, your
Oh yeah, that's right.
that's true.
your stuff disappears. But the webbing doesn't say anything about that. I don't think. Yeah, the webbing explicitly states that it is flammable. So.
Yeah.
And even if it does say it, fuck it. This is more fun.
Yeah, I'm thinking, would Adam really pass up an opportunity for this ball to be flaming as it's coming at us?
For
No.
great balls of fire,
Mhm.
Right.
there's a song about that shit.
Is there?
Okay, it is Jack's turn.
So I hear the rumbling. I'm going to push past up into the corner under the light, and then end my turn.
Okay, healthy turn. All right, hot pants, the hot pantsiest of all of the pants.
Now, if Hot Pants moves forward, does he gonna have to do a wisdom save?
You don't know if you can hear the whispers at all. It's barely at this point.
Oh. Well,
Also, you don't know what manner of trouble it was that Dysandra ran into. Just that she ran into some trouble.
true.
You can hear movement down this way. I'll say.
alright. Well, I mean, this is Hot Pants we're talking about, so Hot Pants is just like, get out of my way! I'm gonna go check this shit out. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I can get right here.
Awesome. Anything else you wanted to do with your turn?
No.
Okay. So you hear kind of like this rumbling, slithering sound as of something massive and soft sliding over bare stone in the darkness of the tunnel ahead. Strangely fast, it comes rumbling around the corner. And as you look beyond it, it continues. This is not a flesh wad or a flesh pile. It is a flesh tube.
Flesh worm.
And it is bearing down on you.
Oh no!
You do have to make a wisdom saving throw now.
Oh, God, there's a flesh worm coming at me, guys!
Yep, it fills the corridor.
Can't Hot Pants resist the pink worm?
Yeah.
I got a natural 20!
You got a natural 20. It looks at you and it starts to go a little bit insane.
Yeah.
Ah, this makes sense!
It gets a whiff of you and it's just like, huh? With its many scintillating and reappearing and disappearing nostrils. But that is all that it can do. Cat scratch fever.
Shield's already out. Actually, I'll take this opportunity while I can still see my entire party to go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians and exclude all 3 of them from being hit by it.
Thank you.
As much as I hate the word penises, they are back.
The Phoenix.
Love it.
Love it
The
so
Phoenix
much
is returned.
now.
Yeah, and I'll kind of hover there in front of Dysana protectively. And that is my turn.
Okay. We are back to the top of the turn order with Dysana.
I just look at her and say, see, no burn.
Thank you. Okay. I am going to. Dysana is going to walk around the corner. So what's the area for having to do a wisdom save? Like, am I close enough? Is it-
You can tell where you're at right now that if you were to take a step forward or if this was to come any closer to you, the whispering would begin to become overwhelming. So you are right at the edge.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. Is a 20-foot cube. Oh yeah, and I'm a rogue, so haha, I'm dashing.
Yee!
Bye, Sana!
Goodbye.
Okay, what color is your light that you have highlighted my flesh creation with?
Purple. No, this
Purple.
is pink, sorry.
All right, I wasn't certain if that was true to life.
Magenta.
Dex save 16.
God damn it.
Right?
That was my last spell slot, too.
Yeah, just opens his mouth up and just eats your fairy fire as it comes in. Just a mouth forms in the center of this thing.
Alright, well, fuck you,
And it
tube.
farts glitter out the back.
What a giant dick!
Ooh.
All right, that's it for Dysana.
Yes, it is.
Before you fade into the between turn hinterlands, Banch, can you roll me a d20?
Jesus, yes. Ah! I hope that's a good thing. A nat 20.
You hear a rumble behind you.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
The boulder, still flaming nicely.
Still flaming.
Has reappeared behind you, but it is elected in its eternal wisdom to go north and not south towards you, and it disappears
right.
around the corridor again.
Hell yeah. That nat 20 just saved a bunch of us, probably. Of course, Maybe it would have rolled over the giant penis, but we don't know.
And it's Jack's turn. You've just seen Dysana shoot a little flaming bolt of something down the corridor and run away. And you can absolutely hear and feel that something large is coming towards you. The whispering has become quite loud.
Okay. So I know the whispering is coming from here, and I heard the rumbling from behind me. Alright, so then I will move there.
Nice. The whispering nearly unbearable.
But enough, hopefully. And for my spell
hypnotic pattern.
Yeah. So, can I see past the worm to target behind it, or is it like filling?
I'd say that you're able to see somewhat over this creature. Yes.
Okay, then that means I can bear hot pants some trauma. So I'll put it there.
So nice of you.
Wisdom save, assuming it can see.
With the amount of eyes that keep surfacing and popping and receding back in, you would hope that it has at least some level of vision. That is a rolled 4.
All right, so it goes to sleep for up to a minute.
All right, you see it sort of with the sheer force of the movement that it has taken. It actually still continues. It sort of slides forward just a little bit, but this the whispering noise seems to dissipate, at least for the time being. And as you watch, its various mouths and orifices stop forming, and it just sort of melts into a little flesh puddle. One single mouth forms in its top and goes.
And then I'll use my last 10 feet of movement to run away as far as I can.
Awesome.
And that's my turn.
Well, fuck balls. I'm right there, but like, he's asleep now. Like, anything I do is gonna wake him up.
What would Hot Pants do in the circumstances?
I mean, shit balls. Well, just like maybe poke it a little bit. Like I want to test it and see if like my finger goes.
It does. It does.
Like,
It's like a flesh pudding.
Oh no, God! The imagery that you are creating this session.
A little tiny mouth forms next to where you made contact and goes. Stop.
So like I turn back and I'm like, because I can kind of see like Resh. Right?
Yeah, I would say.
It's asleep and it's squishy. Do we have any suggestions?
Burn it immediately.
Burn it? I mean, I could do that. I can.
That's
I'm gonna.
disgusting. I don't. Squishy, no likey.
I mean, it was kind of fun to poke, but I'm over it. I'm going to attack it, I guess.
Okay.
If it's unconscious, does that give you advantage on the attack?
Yeah, no, you have advantage.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna fucking pull out my pretty little axe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna smash this giant dick right in the head. So 17 to hit, and 20 to hit. So 20 to hit.
Massively hits, yes.
For 15 slashing damage.
15 points of slicey damage.
So much slice? But he does it like super fancy. He comes down, he's like, ah, with the big axe. Yeah, right into the
He
puddle.
does. The very moment your axe makes contact with this creature and gouges out a hole from which black ichor issues. Is it ichor or ichor? I don't know.
Bob Iger.
The creature rears back up again and mouths appear in silent screams and begins whispering again, so I am going to need a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw from you and from everybody except for Dysana, actually.
God damn it. Really?
This is when you start your turn within it, so you're actually fine.
But I'm gonna move. I hit this thing and then I'm gonna run away.
Yes, you run away. It begins to whisper.
I go all the way back here.
Okay. That's going to be an attack of opportunity.
Oh, I was right next to it, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were.
didn't
I wouldn't be
realize I
too
was that
worried
close
about it
to it.
because he's only got a +2. Yeah.
7. He does not hit me. Ha!
Not so much.
Hot
Not so
Pants
much.
dodges that giant dick.
He's kind of spry for an old
He's
dragon.
kind of spry
Indeed.
for a dragon guy.
All right. So thank you very much for turning that well-placed tactical spell into a single instance of advantage. Woo!
I mean,
Creature
if she didn't, I was
on
going to
its
walk
turn.
forward to it anyway, so.
Well, once Rush was like, burn it, I was like, oh, well, this is what's gonna happen.
I mean,
so.
that's what Resh would want anyway, because that's disgusting.
It's like, oh, I can burn it.
Immediately
the creature
burn.
rounds the corner.
Gross.
A massive mouth opens up in its very front, and it spits this nasty blob of something at you.
Okay, well, that's rude.
I'll need a dexterity saving throw from everybody except for Hot Pants, who has run outside of the range of this thing. The blob of spittle explodes chemically and creates a blinding flash of light.
Yep.
Yeah,
Checks out.
as it usually does.
Okay, we got 2 18s and a 6.
I want you to know my dice was at 18 and then rolled over to 4 because it hates me.
Resh hilariously is blinded.
Oh no! Got you right in the eye.
But you get your spirit guardian's damage, right?
Yeah, if it
He
enters,
pulled out
It
his hot
entered the
penises.
realm. Yes.
so it needs a wisdom save.
Battle of the conditions right now. That's a 4.
Okay. That's 20 radiant damage.
20!
2 8s out of 3d8,
All right, so you both flash each other.
as one does.
It does.
The penises fly in and out of its various orifices.
I don't love that. Don't you say it. Whatever
Speaking
you're
of which, it is now Resh's turn.
Except I'm blind.
You are indeed. Oh, and since you're beginning the turn within the range of the whispering, I will also need a wisdom saving throw.
I like
Ah.
that there's been so much more.
Right?
Right. You just saved though. It's a low DC, honestly.
So I mean, I saw it come around the corner, so I know more or less that it's not far ahead of me, unless it's moved since I last saw it, right?
Yeah. You have a general
Feasibly.
idea of where it is.
Um,
You can attack while blind. You just make with
right, it's
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yeah,
And any spells that say requiring you to see
See.
something, yeah, that's out the window.
right, yeah. Which is why I'm gonna take a couple steps forward and attempt to cast Inflict Wounds on it, because it's just a melee spell attack against a creature I can reach. Does not seem
Yep.
to have to see it.
Ooh, finally, this comes in handy. So I'm going to use my Restore Balance feature to cancel out Resh's disadvantage.
Oh,
Hell, okay.
okay.
So, fancy steampunk guidance.
Whoa!
Nice. Okay, you feel your hands being guided towards a target.
Sweet.
Straight roll.
Does a 26 hit?
Jesus Christ, it's fucking better.
I know, right?
That would be 17 necrotic damage on hit.
It is not immune to necrotic damage. Open sores spread across its body.
Hell yeah.
Some of them sort of coincide with mouths that are opening up, and the mouths look syphilitic and terrible, and teeth clatter out and onto the floor. More for your collection.
Good thing I can't see them.
In fact, the only one who can at this point is Jack, so...
And yeah, I'll just stay there, because I don't, yeah.
I love that this entire time Rush is like doing all this, but he's just like so grossed out. It's just like, ugh.
No. He wants this thing dead, like, it's just...
Yep.
At the moment, he's kind of happy he can't see it, because
Yeah.
that is just gross. It's
They
like,
can still hear it and still smell it, so don't know how much that's buying you.
He's like squishing and sounds.
I touched it!
Anything else for Resh?
No, that's it.
Dysana's turn.
Okay, so first of all, we have to say that it sprayed Leon in the eye. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the worst. And
Yeah.
secondly, yeah.
Secondly, I need a wisdom save from you because you are within the boundaries of the coarse whispering.
22.
22 saves. You will be happy to know.
Huzzah. I go there. Alright, I'm just going to shoot it with my arrow.
All right, you shoot it with your arrow.
Oh god, 13.
A 13 does hit.
Oh shit balls. Bing.
This is a squishy penis.
So 13.
13 points of piercing
I saw
because
your
you get sneak attack
Do.
with your boy Resh right there in the fray. The arrow actually goes through it and out the other side, and you've hit something in there. It starts gushing this black ichor all over the place. It is on its last legs.
Hooray! And I
Although
run.
it does not have legs.
I'm gonna run. And that is it for me. Wait.
Okay.
Did Resh look like really bad, injury-wise?
Yeah.
He's just, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Don't let it get too dry.
Don't get an infection.
All right. No, that's it then.
Can I get a D20 roll from Michael? Okay. Down the hallway behind you, you hear the rumbling of the flaming boulder come to a stop and move off in some other direction. Okay, and it is Jack's turn.
Do you need a wisdom save?
Yes, you do need yes, thank you for reminding me about the homework. A 12 does make it.
Okay, that's great.
Should have tweaked the DC on that.
No,
Damn it.
this was good.
No. It's fine.
It's fine. It's great.
Someone's gonna cast magic missile on the pink fleshy monster.
Excellent.
And then
for 5 points of force damage?
15.
Right, because there's 3 of them. Right. Okay, one by one, they slam directly into the exact spot that he just saw the arrow disappear and reappear. You basically light this thing up from the inside. The entire front of it blasts open. You can hear like these last few dying shrieks as the thing dies.
Oh, that's good.
I would say that you are out of initiative at this point.
Can I clean whatever this junk is out of my eyes?
Yes.
So I was gonna
Super gross.
say, would me casting create water on just dump a shit ton, just dump water on Resh? Would that have cleared his?
I mean, also,
It definitely could have, but so could him wiping his eyes.
I was gonna use prestidigitation to clean him.
But this way we avoid a wet cat.
Yeah, that's true.
Y'all underestimate the convenience of a hanky.
I guess
I was like,
so.
I'm gonna come and do a spell.
Yeah. Resh would be immediately scrubbing.
Yes, you are cleaning yourselves off. You guys go to regroup, but there's a slight problem
Oh, no.
as Dysana and Hot Pants are looking southward towards where Jack and Resh have just finished demolishing this creature. Suddenly you can't see them anymore as a wall slots into place, just suddenly appearing more or less the same as the walls around it.
Hot Pants just looks over at Dysana as just like kind of shrugs.
Well, this is terrible.
Am I no longer blinded now?
You are no longer blinded.
Perfect. I love that.
And Jack hears once again on the very edge of hearing the tiny giggle just off in the ether.
Oh no!
Oh, our take got a little bit better.
Wait.
Ouch!
Right?
I
didn't
can't
hear that.
hear that.
Not through a stone wall.
No, I said you're lucky.
Oh,
You
good. The
couldn't
competent
hear
one
that.
is here. You
wait,
guys can hear each other.
Oh
wait,
yeah.
these walls are really thin, aren't they? Didn't we ascertain that earlier, or was that just something that only Hot Pants realized?
It's not that they're really thin. There are actually ventilation spots, sort of like up in the top. There's like a brick or two that actually goes through and towards the top, and that's how you were able to hear this creature through the wall. So you have that going for you, and the fact that, as you observed last session, the 10 by 10 piece of stonework that has cut you off doesn't fit perfectly flush with the walls.
That's right.
So you can see thin slivers of light from the other side, and you can hear, and there's a certain amount of passage of air.
Can I send infestation through the crack?
If that's what gives you a jolly.
Jack.
Well, we really only have one way to go, Rash.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll cast Mage Hand and give it another torch, so we can have something a little bit in front of us. Unless, do you have dark vision? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, well I can't.
As long as there's a little bit of light. Not perfect darkness, but...
Well, I mean, I'm not using the torches because I can't see, because there are magical torches everywhere. It's more so about a free scout 30 feet ahead.
Well, something attacks the torch floating ahead of us.
Better than me.
Or,
You can at least see further ahead.
cross breezes that might disturb the torch. How big are the gaps of this not quite slotted in door wall?
Less than an inch, and kind
Yeah,
of jagged here and there, as it is roughly worked stone.
Can't get his little paws under that to try and pick it up. Okay, so we're cut off from them, at least for the moment. So
Well-
let's.
We've never been down this way before.
Right.
Great.
But maybe stay real close.
Well, I don't know about Dysona, but Hot Pants is just gonna start wandering off and see what's going on over here.
I will follow at a
Yeah.
safe distance.
I'm like, maybe we could find
Just-
another way to them over here,
Do you want me to go ahead and be sneaky?
Uh,
Before you answer, I just try to be.
that's probably a good choice. I assume Hot Pants has been trying to be sneaky this whole time, but has been failing. It's just been like, clank, clank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
The
go
wall
with that.
just cut us off.
Yeah.
Resh is only
17.
going a few feet and waiting for Jack to catch up before he moves. Because he doesn't want anyone else to get separated.
Moving as fast as I can.
I know. You're fine. Just,
Resh, down here where the creature you can tell that you have just fought was originally resided. Risode? I don't know. Where it
Risotto.
originally risottoed. You
Risotto.
can see sort of the rotting and sodden remains of stuff. It's a little bit hard to mark down exactly what it is. You think there might have been some furniture, but it has since become waterlogged, rotted, and warped, as well as what seems to be a few sheafs of sodden and disgusting paper.
Yeah. I mean, I'll lean down to the paper and see if there's anything legible still, but I kind of doubt it. But
I'll
I'll
clean it up for Resh, so it's more legible.
if it has an
You
off.
clean it up, prestidigitario?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fancy hand trick.
Prestidigitatums. Okay. I would say if Resh is looking, then he can make an investigation check with advantage because of the prestidigitation.
16 with the advantage.
Okay. Now, quite a lot of the stuff, in fact, quite a lot of the paper, the prestidigitation identifies as muck and detritus and garbage, and it actually goes away all by itself. The paper that remains, much of it was so sodden before, no ink now remains, and so what you have is a few relatively clean but blank pieces of paper. However, 2 of them seem to have been preserved enough that you are able to make out arcane sigils, the sort of shorthand of spellcasters, and you realize that you are looking at 2 different spells.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'll
Mhm.
hold them over so that Jack can also see them, but I would like to, try and read the runes and see if any of them are recognizable or if it's all arcane stuff that I can't actually read. If
Well,
it
make an
looks
Arcana
like-
check if that's what you want to do. And while you're doing that, I will ask the 2 in the north what they are doing, because that is actually going to take some in-universe time.
I got a 17 for stealth. So, slipping ahead, I'm being
Okay.
sneaky.
You're just finding corridors after corridors down here. Another torch pops to life, but there are dead ends all around. Have a look at those Arcana rolls. We've got 20 and a 9.
I'm an old man. I can't keep up with this bitch.
That's the
Okay.
point.
So,
Not to lose you, just because she's trying to be sneaky and
She likes to zoom. I know.
Resh
she's a zoom
is
zoomer.
able to make out that this actually sort of reminds him a little bit more of the brand of Arcana that he's more used to as a studier of divine magic. So we'll say that that's why he's doing better on this particular one. You know that it is a transmutation spell. You recognize that part of the language, and you know that it does something to a person's body. You also know that it's relatively easy to read, and it's a relatively simple spell, so it seems reasonable that it would be a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
But you would need to prepare spells in order to learn this spell. You would need to factor it into your preparation of a spell for the day. The cantrip in question that Resh is reading up about, it just knocks people over. You can use it to just knock people over. It's very exciting.
Hell yeah.
Actually, what it specifically does is it transmutates the person so that they are upside down.
Ooh.
Yep. Okay.
Like upside down, like on the ceiling, or like just like head on the ground.
Like literally their head is where their feet was a second
Okay.
ago.
Okay.
But
So-
it's written in divine sigil, or yeah.
Yeah. Jack has taken a much more complex looking sheaf of paper. In fact, as you turn it around, you realize this one actually goes onto the back. This is 2 pages right here. It doesn't seem like it's too complex to cast. A lot of this shorthand that you're reading has to do with its effect, so it has a very complicated effect. I will say that I'll give it to you that it is also a cantrip.
Dysana's gonna go up to one of these walls that.
You can give me an investigation check. You found relatively nothing of note up here, so
That's shitty.
10
Plus 7.
a 10 plus 7 or a 10
No,
No,
3 plus
that's
7.
including my plus 7.
Yeah.
That includes the plus. Okay, it's not always easy to tell. All right, you give it a push, and it takes all of your strength. You get it to rock back and forth a little bit, but it catches on the ceiling around it, so you know that it is an independent thing. We've sort of established that.
Right.
Unfortunately, it is close enough to the sides and the ceiling that you can't move it, and that's about all you're able to figure out from that.
No, we need to keep moving, but also I kind of want to see, like, is it possible to, like, tell Jack isn't making much headway deciphering the scroll that I handed him and try and assist him?
I would say that would probably fall under the heading of skill bombing at this point if we did
Yeah.
that, and I try to avoid that where possible.
Yeah, no, we'll read it later. It's fine. No, we'll
The
keep
thing
moving.
is, he can't divine what it does at the moment, but he can, when he is next preparing spells, prepare it and see what happens.
Okay.
Just the caveat: I don't prepare spells.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, you don't prepare spells. Yeah, that's right. I'd let you have it. I'm going to have to think about that.
Yeah.
That's
We'll just
actually a
keep
good
walking
point. I
in the
forgot that
meantime,
you don't
though.
prepare spells.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said we'll keep walking in the meantime.
Yeah, keep walking in the meantime.
Yeah.
That's right. I know what I meant.
Yeah.
So Dysana's gonna go back and just like run up to Hot Pants and be like, "Are you
Just breathing heavy.
coming?"
I feel like Hot Pants breathes like a pug.
Hilarious.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean,
All the other ways are blocked.
All right. Let's just keep looking for shit. I don't know where those guys went. Wait, is this up here? Is there anything up here?
You take a look around the corner. There is a box.
There's a box. What?
It's a old, rotten crate.
I poke the box with my axe.
All right, it's pretty sodden. You would be able to bust it open pretty easily. Like, it makes a very firm indent when you push into it.
All right. I don't know. I don't know if I should investigate this thing for traps first. I mean,
What would
pushed
Hot
it.
Pants do?
I mean, no, yeah, he pushed it. He poked it with his axe, and that feels good enough. So he just breaks it open with his axe.
He breaks it open. Inside, there's some rotted, sodden rags. Can't really get much out of that. Inside, underneath that, there is a rotting leather purse that contains 60 gold pieces and a pair of rusted, foggy spectacles that seem to be sized small, like they were made for a much smaller sized creature than you are.
I still try to put them on.
All right. They're clammy and unpleasant.
Alright, I take them back off. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm going to pocket those. I'm going to keep those for later. We don't know. Let's see this could be like a Cinderella and the shoe situation. We don't know. Okay. So I've got
One shot.
One opportunity.
Mom's spaghetti.
yeah. I'll try to catch up. I'm gonna very slowly hobble. Hobble. Because I'm like dragon running at this point.
Jack, just behind you, another giggle,
Oh shit.
and more walls slot into place.
I'm telling you, this reminds me of Labyrinth and those little guys who would come up from the ground and turn all of your
You know,
little
Rush.
plates over.
Every time a wall appears, I hear a giggle, and it's different than the giggles I usually hear. So I think these might be related.
Okay, well that's new information. I didn't realize you always shared giggles that
It's
frequently.
not always. You know.
Okay.
Sometimes, maybe, possibly, but
with some frequency.
yeah, doesn't everyone?
Not that often. Can I hear the giggles?
You haven't heard the giggles so far.
What can you describe the like the pitch? Is it high? Is it low, Jack?
It's kind of high, almost childlike.
It's high, kind of childlike, mischievous, I would say.
Tricks. With that information, are the Fae and things like that something people from Cartouche would be like? Are there stories about that? Would that be something they would have heard about? Like, is that kind of creature or creatures that do things like that something?
I would say, being versed in folklore and history, he would be familiar with the concept of the Fae. In Cartouche, they would be thought of more as spirits of neutrality and shadow, probably.
But that concept
one of the most
I think-
nerdiest sentences I've ever heard.
It was
I
beautiful.
loved
And
it.
I loved it. It was good.
Welcome. We're pretending to be fantasy creatures.
We're playing pretend right now.
It's true. No, I love it. It was
Me
great.
spending my Tuesday night on D&D. Fucking nerds.
Birds.
Nerds.
Okay. Sometimes the spirits be like that. Also, is this a hallway that I'm standing at?
To the south.
Yes, you guys are standing at a sort of a three-way.
Oh my.
Ew. Me and a worm were flashing each other. Now it's a three-way with me and Jack and a spirit. So
Out of curiosity, Bresh, I'll ask, what is your
Uh-oh.
passive perception?
18.
Hell. And Jack's?
13.
Okay, yeah, so you guys can both hear, as you're starting to talk, a scraping footfall that comes from this direction over here,
Scraping footfall.
around the corner.
Is it at all similar to like the fishy people we heard like running before, or is it like a different footstep?
I would say that it was reminiscent of a sound that you heard among the fishy people.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
like Shark Boy?
entirely possible.
Okay.
And it sounds like the thing is aware of you as well, because it's
Well, we haven't-
trying to be sneaky.
We haven't really been trying to be sneaky. So
No.
the fact that it
No,
can hear us
not
is
really.
not surprising. Well, I mean,
You're
Resh
having
is wearing
three ways in the
chainmail.
hallway.
He can try to be quiet, but he's not very quiet most of the time. Resh will try and be quiet. Quietly whisper or softly say to Jack, like, should we like duck around the corner and like wait for it, or should we try and like run up the corridor and like surprise it?
I'll
think we
say
should-
that you have an action to play with before you know this thing will be coming at you.
I think we should hide. Duck around the corner.
I'll just pull out my warhammer and be ready to swing at it when it comes into it comes into view close enough. Like the odds of it not knowing that we went down this hallway are pretty since if it comes around the corner, like it can see the end of the hallway most likely if it can see.
What options does it have? Yeah.
That's fine.
Did Dysana, real quick, did Dysana and Hot Pants deliberately separate?
Yep.
Yeah, she started going north, and I started going more south, back towards where they're at.
I love that so much.
It's a very scary question when your DM asks that.
Uh-huh.
Just wondering, because there's, this
She
is
just
probably
zoomed
going to
off.
be initiative, and you guys are so far away.
I always have to turn left.
That's great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put up the turn order again.
So, are we
Oh, wait, I
all
don't need to
rolling
do that.
initiative?
Yes, you are all rolling initiative.
Do I know that something's going on?
You have no reason to think something is going on beyond sort of like the alarming situation of being seemingly deliberately separated within the confines of a dungeon.
It's just that from now on, you're going to be doing everything in 6 seconds.
Right? Yeah.
More or less.
My whole life just slows down a little bit, but it's
An
fine.
existential crisis.
It's like, yeah, one of those times when everything slows down.
Yeah. What
And
is going
dice
on?
roller.
Amazing as usual.
The first thing I'll say as this begins, Hot Pants, you hear rumbling down the end of the corridor behind you once again.
Oh, no.
And just a poke of flaming ball around the corner.
You never want just a poke of flaming ball. You want the whole ball or no ball.
Sensing a change in the corridor ahead, the legged shark comes bounding around the corner. Well, it's going to draw level with you, and as soon as it sees you, it's going to try to hit you around the corner. I will give you, because you've got this right here in the way, I will give you partial cover, so it's a +2 to your AC for the next attack here. Does a 20 hit that AC?
He just hits, because the +2 it would be at 20 even, so. Meet it or
20
beat it,
even,
so
okay.
I get beated. I regret saying that immediately.
There's been a lot of that.
Would you rather get meated?
Would you have to get meated? Yeah.
You take 17 points of piercing damage as it bites you.
Do I also take my swing that I was waiting to take when it came into view?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. That's going to be a 14. I imagine that's going to miss.
Let's find out. Sharks are... No, that hits.
Ooh.
The shark doesn't have any armor or anything beyond a somewhat thick skin. Like, he's pretty big.
11 bludgeoning damage because it's one hand, the warhammer.
Not bad. You give it a bonk on its nose, and you clearly hear something snap in there in its cartilaginous internal skeleton.
Yeah, but it also hit me too, right? For how much?
It did. For 17 points of piercing.
Demolished, and that's on its turn.
Mm-hmm.
Can I also use my reaction since it just hit me then?
Yeah. You should be, reactions anytime you get the trigger.
So I would like to use my solar force for probably the first time.
Okay.
When a creature within
Refresh
5
me
feet
on that
of
thing that I wrote.
Yeah. Will it send to over there? Yeah, there we go. So when a creature within 5 feet that I can see, which I can see again thankfully, hits you with an attack, reaction to cause it to make a dexterity saving throw, takes fire or radiant damage on a failed save, half as much on a success. So yeah, so he just like ignites with, some beautiful holy radiance that lashes back out at the shark boy that bit him.
Okay. Does a 12 make that save?
I'm presuming that works off my spell save. Because it
Yes,
just says,
yes.
So that would be a 16.
Your spell DC.
So it would need a 16 to save.
All right, that's a failure.
So that is 2d8. We'll go with fire.
Radiant, I assume you're going for, right? Or fire?
We do
Okay,
radiant.
cool.
We'll just mix it up and do fire, because I haven't. Because, burn the shark.
Give me that fillet of fish.
For 8 fire damage.
8 points of fire damage. Okay, so basically what happens from, say, Jack's perspective, a massive shark head comes around the corner, latches onto your arm at the shoulder, Resh, tearing into it, and as it does so, you wail back and you wail on its nose, crunching it in, and the spot in which it bit explodes in flame, and it sort of wheels back and shies away just a little bit, and the delicious smell of roasted shark nose wafts through the air.
Shark sushi.
I believe that'll be Jack's turn.
Oh, cool. So I'll take first bit of movement, move over there, cast web on the shark. If it starts to turn in the square, it has to make a dex saving throw.
Okay, so we'll put a pin in that.
And then keep running away, and then that's my turn.
All right. You hear a giggle, and you suddenly feel cold stone in front of you as you're moving away from this fracas.
Ah, cool, bro.
Taisano, what you doing?
I'm walking around. So is this all wall, by the way? I thought it might be open.
That is all wall.
And then I'm gonna dash.
You're just running around in a panic trying to find anything at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's a very glum panic.
Yeah.
Because it's Daisana.
It's like
She moves fast, but her arms are straight and
Yeah.
stuff. Just her feet run.
I do the murderer in the movie.
Yeah.
Chasing you. It's not they're walking ominously.
Or those old spy cartoons where they would run with their feet, but they would be being.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. Actually, imagine seeing that IRL. No, that's my turn.
Move you, Daisana. I swear to God, there's good things coming for you.
That's
Resh.
fine.
All right.
I've already got my warhammer out.
Yeah, you
Anyway.
Oop the snoot.
But it's yeah, why not? Yeah, well, there's probably a good why not, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it is what it is. So I will cast Searing Smite, enwreath my Warhammer in fiery goodness, and try and boot
Nice.
that snoot again.
Oh yeah.
Extra spicy boop snoots. Extra spicy snoot boops.
Ooh, not a good swing. That's a 10.
A 10 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Yeah. But I don't lose the spell because it stays until a hit, right? Well, unless I lose concentration, I guess. But
Mhm.
um,
The shark seems to have caught wise to your spicy ways.
yeah.
He's taken a little step back.
Nah, I'll stay where I am because I don't want it advancing any closer to Jack than it already has. So I'll stay here. And that is
Mhm.
my turn.
Hot pants.
All right. I mean, he's just trying to get there, so I guess he'll just dash. So I can get to there. Woo!
All right.
Woo! Hot pants! I'm a coming. I'm a coming.
All right.
I'm not really sure where I'm going, but somehow I'm just kind of going south towards noises that I'm
Well,
hearing.
you recognize as you round the corner the very door that you entered this dungeon through.
Yeah.
Hot Pants is always coming.
Hot pants is always coming. Coming in hot. Coming in hot pants. He's coming in his
Everything's
hot pants.
coming in hot pants.
The maze is not the only one with flaming balls.
Is this flaming ball still
All
coming
right.
at me?
You can hear it rolling behind you. You're not sure what it's doing just yet.
Alright, well, that's my
It only
turn.
has 50 feet of movement. All right, that's your turn. That is the boulder's turn. The shark continues onward. The shark is going to try and take a bonus action to knock you backwards.
But it also has to make
Shark rush.
a DC 17 dex save for the web.
Oh, deck save. Don't. Thank you. I always forget. That's a 7, good sir.
Okay. So it's restrained, and it can use an action to make a strength check to break out.
Okay.
Holding down the sharky boy.
0 speed. Attack rolls against it have
0
advantage.
speed.
Its attack rolls has disadvantage, and it has disadvantage on dex saves.
Okay. All right. So nothing about strength-based checks. So okay, it is still going to try and even as it strains against the webbing, to push Resh away from it. That's an 8. So feel free to make a strength or rather an acrobatics or athletics check to rebut this.
Neither of them are great, but nope.
Ooh!
All right. You get pushed back 10 feet. You don't take any damage, though. And it is going to try and make a strength check, rather, to pull itself free from the webbing. Natural 20. Okay. In its lashing out, it bites at the webbing with its jaws, and it gets a sticky mouthful, but it is able to tear its limbs free enough that it can push itself to its feet. I assume that's like, it can't move or anything, though.
It
Feels like an
can,
end of the turn thing.
because it's
Oh.
technically no longer restrained, so it could still take a move.
But it lost its action. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So it's going to advance, but it cannot do anything else this turn. Jack, your back is against a wall.
Quite literally and metaphorically. So in that case, I will use a bonus action to convert my last bit of sorcery points into a second level spell slot. Then I'll use said
Okay.
spell slot to cast Mind Whip on the dangerous shark.
Danger, shark.
So I'll try using some evil whispers to unsettle the shark. Let's make a
Okay.
DC 17
Mind Whip.
intelligence save.
That's got to be like
17.
basically an instant fail.
Hopefully.
Get a load of this shit.
Oh no.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I feel like it's
How
pretty
on-
biased against sharks.
Yeah, somebody doesn't like sharks much. The book
Okay.
does not like sharks.
So it takes 6 psychic damage, and on its turn, it can take either a move, an action, or a bonus action.
The old man is just like intimidating this shark into psychic damage.
I got old man dandruff. That's all how I do it.
Mandriff.
Oh god.
That's my turn.
We are back to Daisana's turn.
Who?
Keep running. Um,
As Daisana comes running up to that spot, she can hear the familiar rumbling of the great ball of fire
okay.
somewhere up ahead of her. Resh, you have been shoved roughly and barely kept your feet as you've watched this shark tear its way out of the cobwebs that Jack placed before it.
Mm-hmm. Then I swing with my hammer again, and please don't suck. as
Stop.
much.
Hammer time.
13.
That makes it.
Yay.
And you still have your smite up, yeah?
Yep.
Your searing smite.
It does 6 normal bludgeoning damage, and then 5 additional fire damage in addition to the bludgeon. So the 11 total. And then
All right.
I guess it decided to roll the one for the...
The fire damage. When is the fire?
wait.
When does the
At the start of each of
When
its
does-
turn, until the
it
spell
takes the
ends,
persistent
it makes
damage.
a Constitution saving throw. Otherwise, it takes continuous fire damage.
All right. So it's bad enough that it was a shark with legs that it's attacking you, but now it's on fire.
Yep. Just like I
I'm
like
noticing
them.
It's a
Drill
theme
it.
in what we do. We take our adversaries and we light them on fire.
Really?
Or
For
throw
supper.
bugs at them.
For better or
We
worse.
light everything on
We're
fire.
having sashimi tonight.
I think sashimi has to be raw, doesn't
think it does.
You might be past the point of that at this
Shark
point.
steak. Ooh,
Shark
ha, ha.
steaks.
But keeping myself between it and Jack.
Okay. And that it for Resh?
Yep.
Okay. That means that it is Hot Pants' turn.
Alright, he's still moving. I guess he'll just dash again. He's a fast boy right now. Alright.
Yep, so you run up there.
There's no way we literally can't get to them. Fuck.
Make a dexterity save for me.
Oh no. No. Yeah, I got a -2. I got an 8.
You fall and land prone, having tripped over something invisible.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
Well, that means you can pick it up.
Yeah, but isn't this my turn? I've just done my turn. Well, I didn't do an action. I'm prone. I'll just move. Oh no, I did. I dashed. I can't do anything.
Okay. But you do know that you hit something. It felt kind of meaty,
Oh no.
and you cannot see
Hot
what it
pants.
was.
Oh no, hot pants.
We'll get back to that. Actually, real quick, while we're thinking about it, can you make for me a d20 roll to determine where the boulder goes?
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Coming right at you.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear a flaming ball coming at me. I'm on the ground, and I'm literally in a dead end.
I'll be right back.
It is the shark's turn. The shark can only takes 1 point of fire damage.
Well, it has to make a con save, I think.
Has to make a con save? Oh, well, that seems like a bit much for 1 point of damage, but okay.
He may not take any. Yeah, he definitely takes no more fire
Yeah,
damage. He
with a
extinguishes.
20? Yeah, not
Yeah.
so much.
He stomped
Okay,
out that little
shark. Okay, so of the actions that he is allowed to take, he is going to choose bite.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I would assume
What I would
sharks
do.
like to bite.
Say 15 to hit.
If he's attacking me, he's gonna get a mouthful of shield and nothing else.
Awesome. Just kind of like gnawing on the edge of it right there. You can
Oh,
see
yeah.
a couple of those fancy shark teeth go flying off because you know they get replaced so easily. Yeah, okay. That's basically it for the shark. Jack,
So
you can see this thing teetering. It does not look good.
what I will do is, we have a big scary shark. I will try to harpoon the shark. Well, not try. I will harpoon the shark with magic missile. 6 force damage.
Not quite enough to take it all the way down. You can see that this thing is dead on its feet. Probably if you just left it alone, it would die by itself, but it doesn't look like it's taking that for an answer.
And then I will hide behind Resh. And that's it. I tried.
Awesome.
It's like we're really
Awesome.
bonding over here.
As you do so, all you can hear from the mysterious ether around you is just another one of those childish giggles.
Be a better joke if I was in on it.
I didn't
A
tell
second giggle. Oh, you doing it a funny. Taisana, you lost him alone.
Aw.
You're so far from everyone.
She's in better shape than I am.
Oh, you're fucking doomed. Like, don't get me wrong.
But that's
But at
been
least
true
you're
since
not
the
bored.
beginning. I got something squishy and meaty to find.
Invisible dildo.
That's what I assumed instantly. I was like, oh, there's a dildo.
Naturally. Old D&D chestnut.
I'm running.
I'm running!
I don't know where to go.
Left.
Left.
Oh yeah.
Always left.
Always left. She has to do that now. Now that she said that.
I didn't do it though.
All right.
Oh god, it's another dead end.
They're all dead ends.
It's another dead end. You find
Figure out
yourself
something else.
surrounded by, once again, sort of bare stone, a couple of those little brick spaces up at the top, presumably for ventilation, little tiny spaces.
I am going to. Do you think a rat would be able to squeeze through?
Oh, easily, yeah. It's about, like I said, the width of your average brick, so probably like 4 inches by 2 inches by 6 or 8 inches. I don't know. I'm not
Too bad you're not a
stonemason
druid.
or a bricklayer.
Just turn into a fly.
I am a druid.
Oh wait, you are?
Uh-huh. I'm a drogue.
Oh.
Drogue.
So can you wild shape?
What I'm doing. I turn into a rat. So do I see like where the gap is? Like where the false?
Yes, it's actually up towards the. This isn't the false wall. No.
Okay.
There's like these sort of like random, almost like ventilation spots
Oh, okay.
that you've seen as you go along.
Like, is
there just
there
happen to be a
one-
whole bunch right here.
Right where?
So your rat would basically have to climb the 10 feet
Right.
to the ceiling and just go right through.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to squeeze.
So I'll just move the 10 feet and then chill
Yep.
until the next.
And you are rat mode. Sorry.
Cat mode.
Rat mode.
Rats in the ventilation.
Cat mode.
Meow.
I'm a swinging my hammer. Oh, that's gonna be an 8.
8 does not hit. Nope.
Yeah.
You cannot make the hammer work with the tight grip that this shark has on your shield.
That's it. Yeah. A swing and a miss.
Meow.
Meow.
Okay.
And then I hiss at it angrily. In
Hissing is
frustration.
always a free action.
Yeah.
At initiative count 7, it's Hot Pants, your meaty, invisible obstacle.
All right, so I get up, which takes half my movement, right?
It's true, yep.
All right, and then I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna kick. I'm gonna kick around and kind of find this meaty thing, and then I want to try to pick it up.
You realize it's actually quite a lot larger than you had initially anticipated, and as you kick out with a foot, something grabs you.
Oh shit!
Feels like fingers grabbing your leg. And you hear a sound, a sort of like a strangled, burbling, hissing noise. You like a back of the throat, sort of gagging sort of sound.
Yeah. So
You have any pocket sand?
pocket sand?
One question.
Yeah.
How does invisible things interact with blind sight?
Because I have 10 feet of blind sight.
So I was about to say, I think Hot Pants has
You have
short
10
range.
feet of blind sight. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I can always.
All right, yeah. I totally forgot about that. I'd say you were rushing too much from place to place. You didn't catch this, but there is, as you sort of sit and you focus and you feel the vibrations of the area, you can make the outline of a humanoid figure that is clutching something metallic at or in its chest. It sort of takes the shape, as you are piecing this together in your mind, of one of the fishmen.
Weird, but there's something in its chest.
It is grasping at you weakly.
Oh.
All right, so can I want to reach. I want to grab the thing in its chest and pull it out.
Okay, yeah, you do that. You meet no resistance as you do that. Can you do me a favor and roll me a d4?
Yes. I got a 3.
Yeah. Yep. You pull it out. There is a gout of fishy blood as you find yourself holding a dagger that seems to be carved of fish bone. And you hear a shudder and a gasp. And the fishman, breathes its last breath and suddenly appears to you in your actual conventional vision, dead.
All right. I'm gonna keep this bony knife.
I like that. Okay, cool. All right. Anything
that out
else for you? So yeah, you've got bonus action and a little bit more movement.
Yeah, I've got like 15 feet of movement. So let me, shit. How am I gonna get through these stupid doors? I don't know. I think I'm gonna actually just stay right here for now. Because I know I'm right next to one of these fake walls, aren't I? Or am I not?
Make an intelligence check really quick. I want to see, because nobody's actually caught on to this so far.
All the things. 16.
16. You realize you have on occasion gone back to places where there have been false walls in the past, and they've been gone. And you suddenly realize you've only ever seen, for sure, one false wall at a time.
I'm too high to notice that shit.
No, but apparently Hot Pants is on the ball.
Yeah, which is
Good
surprising.
Speaking of on the ball,
On the ball. Oh no. Yeah, that's Hot Pants'
One.
turn. Uh-oh.
5, 6, 7. Leon, go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
D20, sure.
Yeah, straight d20.
17.
17. You lucky son of a bitch. It goes the other way. Shark's turn. Shark is going to go ahead and make one attack, probably just the one more attack, against Resh. That's an 11 to hit.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. Sorry.
More teeth go spraying off of the edge of your shield as it chomps and chomps, but can't make it through. It is creating some nice gouges on the outside of it, though.
I could make
Nice
an
little
entire
battle
set
scar.
of shark dentures over there.
That would be pretty cool. I'd give you a bonus to intimidation for that. All right, that's really it for the shark. Jack,
Okay, so I'm going to pop out of my cowering spot.
countering spot.
Gonna put this fish on ice with a 17 to hit.
17 will absolutely hit.
3.
All right, and I think this is the second time you've killed one of these suckers with necrotic. And it gasps and its jaws gnash independent of its brain, and it withers to the ground, twitches, and lies still.
Ciao.
I'm gonna point at the wall behind me to Resh and say, that wasn't there before, and now it is.
And as you touch it, it disappears.
I'm just gonna look at my finger and be very confused. Kind of reach out, almost touch Resh, but no, I can't.
That's awesome. Are we still in initiative?
We are not still in initiative, no.
Okay.
Shit. So now I'm the only one that's separated. But I need to find somewhere where
Well, I'm
there's a...
separated.
No, yeah, but you
Well,
can...
you're a rat in the wall, and you're right around the corner.
You're right
if we're
around
no
the
longer
corner
in
from
initiative,
them.
you can move freely.
And is this a dead end here? This little bit?
Yeah, seems to be.
Mm.
So, can I use my sense of smell to look for?
I mean, I'm right here. I can
Look for
hear all
everyone.
of them running around, right?
Right.
I mean, my
Oh,
web
yeah.
is, my web is still up.
I'm just like, I'm on the other side of this wall, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. So you
I'm
I'm gonna run over
just kicking the wall.
to Hot Pants.
a rat pops out of the wall by you, Hot.
He just starts like laughing his Hot Pants just shit himself.
Yeah, Dysana then leaves. She was gonna crawl up onto your shoulder.
And you can smell
Yeah.
every lump of it.
Yeah, every
She's
little
using her
nugget.
smell sense right now.
Oh yeah, she has extra smells.
Yeah.
Smell vision.
I just shit myself. So a rat just jumps out of the wall, makes me shit myself, and then and I'm still stuck.
I owe Dysana so many drinks right now. If only I knew.
Yeah.
At least she didn't schmidgate you.
We established before that Jasana's rat appearance is distinctive among rats enough to know that it's her as a rat and not just an average cave rat, right?
The glowing blue eyes.
Well, also you guys know each
You're
other,
spooky,
right? You have like a
Right.
history
That's
with
what
each
I'm saying, like
other.
our history is like she's distinctive enough to rest to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chances are, if you see a rat that isn't just running away from you, you're probably going to assume it's Dysana.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up and with my tiny rat hand, we're gonna do like the secret handshake.
Or he's giving the rat toxoplasmos.
Little rat bumps.
Oh my
A little
god.
rat handshake. I love that. You want to ride? Like he'll hold out his hand and ask. Well, I guess you can say.
I'm gonna jump up.
You can understand. Yeah.
You jump up into his hair, you start piloting him around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? Because I was raised with him and his family, I start with my little rat hands. I start making muffins. Like,
Little rat muffins? Uh-huh,
yeah,
uh-huh,
little rat
uh-huh.
muffins on his head.
So when rats are happy, they boggle. They
Eyeballs? Like,
the eyeball thing. Yeah. That's
and
what they do.
my eyeballs are
She's boggling.
Question is, do we try and bust out a wall and?
Get your shitty pants. Shitty hot pants.
Well, we don't even know where
Okay.
he is.
If you guys are having this conversation, where do we go? I'm gonna jump down and I'm gonna run up to the top of this wall.
What is it, girl? Is Hot Pants stuck in a well?
Yeah.
A well of his own making.
If you can tell that a rat is rolling its eyes, she's gonna roll her eyes.
I mean, if you're familiar with
Aw,
the
that's
rat.
boggling.
Aw, she's boggling.
Oh, she's so happy right now.
But I'm assuming by that answers the question I was asking, that we can hear Hot Pants on the other side.
Yes.
I
yes,
mean,
you
yeah,
can.
I'm not
In
being
fact,
quiet.
Hot Pants is looking around, and you realize this is the place where you guys first heard the horrific whispering that.
I can see blood on the
made-
ground.
Yes, you can see rat blood on the ground.
But I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
too upset
shit.
about that.
Wait, Jack, do the thing. Touch it. See if it goes away.
Okay.
Dude,
I'm gonna
you
walk
have
up
the
to the
magic
wall.
finger.
Gonna get one finger out. Very slowly approach the wall. And poke.
Make a Constitution save. No, it is a regular wall. It is quite firm. It does not disappear at your eldritch touch.
Dang.
I think it's stone. Yeah. I felt stone before. It's definitely stone.
It's definitely stone.
When a dwarf rolls one for stone cunning. Fucking nerdy ass sentence.
Well, you say that's a nerdy ass sentence, but I was about to ask a nerdy question too. So, because I
Please
didn't
do.
when we walked in, but being an archaeologist as he is, when you enter a ruin or a dungeon, you ascertain its original purpose, determine its builders, whether those were dwarves, elves, humans, whoever. And so I would like to attempt to try and discern that now, and maybe try and think of how the craftsmanship, I guess, is like.
Well, you can absolutely do that. As you know that this was previously a dragon's lair, it comes as no surprise to you to ruminate on the make of your surroundings and realize that this is kobold make.
Yeah.
Which kobolds mean, well, they're not really they're good at tunneling and shoring up tunnels. Actual masonry, they're no dwarves. You know?
Is Dasana like in one of the vents again, like on the wall, or is she like in front of the wall?
I'm not in the vents. I was just like pointing that he's over there, kind of thing.
Okay. So I wanna, like, in one hand scoop Dasana up out of the way, and then step up to the wall and just hit it with my warhammer and see if I can punch through.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Give me a strength check. Give me athletics, actually.
Athletic.
That's what this is going to be.
That's an 8, because it could have been, a 13, but it decided it wanted to roll over to the 5 instead of the 13.
Now, can I hear him hit the wall and try?
Oh yeah, you can hear that, and you hear kind of like an involuntary as the hammer kind of bounces back a little
So
bit.
I would say that gives me an idea. Since he's hitting it, I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to also attack the wall from my side, but with my my axe. I'm just gonna axe it. Oh, that's a 23.
Yeah, I was going to say the DC would be higher because you're using a magical axe instead of a hammer. However, yeah, that's still going to do it. It's not in one blow. You smash it and you smash the same spot and you see a little bit of movement. and you realize that you're hitting kind of the grout or the mortar between an entire stack of mud brick. I would say that within probably about 15 minutes, you're able to make a hole large enough for you to squeeze through, with both of you working from either side.
Sweet. So me and Resh just pound away together.
Yeah, you just pound away.
I mean, it's going to take more than one blow
It was.
to deal with this load.
Yeah. The DM has left the building.
Yeah.
It wasn't even me this time. It was Michael. Woo! It's always the quiet ones you gotta worry about.
And also the loud ones. Really, you just have to worry about everyone.
Yeah.
Worry about everybody.
Anxiety 101.
Okay, so I get through the hole in the wall. I squeeze through it,
Yep, little hole in the wall place.
and then I'm over here, and I'm like, "Hey guys, I shit my pants." I mean, they should know.
Well,
I shit my pants.
All right.
You
In
should probably clean up
response,
from that.
Yeah, we need to find a bathroom or something. I can
Everyone's
just use
bathroom if you're not
I
a
use
bee.
prestidigitation to clean up my
so
own
in
shit.
response, I cast command on hot pants. So you
Why?
yes, clean. You have to make a wisdom save.
Damn it. Fuck you, I got a 20.
You made it.
You can't make me do
You know,
shit.
hypothetically, this occurs to me that you could probably point to someone and say, "Yeah, shit."
They shit their pants. Whoa.
Whoa.
That's information that I could use.
That's
in the
too much
future.
fucking power.
That's a
too much
lot of power.
That's too much power.
I can cast this 4 or 5 times a day. So I got
Anyway,
slots.
so I'm still though I'm kind of uncomfortable. So yeah, I prestidigitate away the shit from my pants.
Yeah, Resh and Ratsana are just gonna start making our way back down the hallway.
No.
If she's still saying a rat and perching, then I'll just let her sit on.
Rats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Indeed.
Well,
Yeah, you should probably get up far away
You're gonna
from me
move.
before I shit myself again.
As you guys leave the area, Jack, you feel a sudden movement in your pocket, as though something has been placed there.
Oh. So I'm going to very nonchalantly reach into said pocket.
Yep.
Is it my teeth?
You feel a wooden wand. The unmistakable feel of a wand with a grip on it.
I'm gonna leave that in my pocket for now.
Is that a wand in your pocket? It just happened to swing me.
Oh, since
Oh,
we're
we're-
yeah. Can I investigate my new bone knife?
Yeah.
Should I just do investigation? Yeah. 13. Fuck.
13. Well, first of all, it's covered in that gross fish blood, so you got to clean it off first.
All right,
It does seem to be. It does seem to be rather sharp and potentially ceremonial in nature.
I'm gonna go up to Rush. I'm gonna be like, you know about old shit, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there was this fishy boy. I tripped over him. He was invisible. I pulled out this knife. Then he became visible.
Did
Do you
you
know
try putting
anything?
the knife back in?
I did not. I wanted the knife.
Okay.
Not gonna give it to a corpse. What's a corpse gonna do with it?
Yeah. I mean, you know. So, do you know anything about old bone knife? Like, and I show it to him, like, see what he knows about this knife.
Sure. I mean, how old? Is there a way to determine how old it is?
I would say with your archaeological expertise, this is kind of sort of on the periphery of what you understand being, by nature, a desert creature. This knife is Sahuagin in nature, a particular breed of fish people. You don't know too much about them because they're kind of mysterious. They're sort
we
of
don't get any of them in the deep desert.
yeah. It's definitely ceremonial, used for sacrifice, and it actually seems, upon closer look, that what it is an extremely well carved, thinly carved, massive shark's tooth.
Oh, shit.
About to ask if there was any noticeable or identifiable iconography on it as well.
There are symbols carved into it, but I think that would fall a little outside of the expertise because the Sahuagin are so mysterious.
Yeah.
But you can tell that it is definitely something that was lovingly made by a sort of a group of creatures that doesn't really lovingly make many things.
I don't know how old that is, but it's obviously something that someone or some people cared about quite a bit, because they don't usually make things quite like that, or at least not with that level of care. So, but it looks, very. It's like a ritual dagger of some kind used for sacrifices of some sort. Not really familiar with their religion specifically or their, rites, but it's a very nice dagger.
So I've got a shark tooth dagger that might make things invisible. All right, and I just stick it back in my bag.
Your bag turns invisible. No. What is the plan?
Yeah.
Dragon horde, so we're gonna keep looking.
Yeah. The spyglass.
Yeah.
I'm assuming our next destination is around this tunnel where the shark man came from. I'm just going.
All right, yeah,
I mean, because I imagine she's still just perched on my shoulder.
I am, yeah.
I just kind of squished through this dead shark body. Oh wait, no, I grabbed shark teeth.
Shark teeth. Ooh,
Sure, there's a bunch of them on the floor like Halloween candy.
I fucking scoop those bitches up. How many do I have? Should I roll something?
47
40 fucking
shark
7.
teeth.
Oh man, I'm making
47
shark teeth dentures.
Yeah.
This is happening. 47.
Wait, is that? Oh, that's a torch.
Torches pop into life.
Ew.
You come around the corner here, you see a long hallway heading north, and the very tail end of a fish person who
Fishy
appears
boy.
wounded disappearing around the corner. And you can hear the slapping of feet and the shouting
No more slapping.
of this fishy fish lip fish guy.
Fishy fish lip.
Sorry, Michael. Are you doing like in Fortnite where you're always moving so you're never a target?
No, it's more anxious pacing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Resh is, an archaeologist, and you're both experienced adventurers, and, I write things on scrolls for a living, so.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Fishy boy went down this hall or down this hall?
The first.
This one. Okay, I'm going after Fishy boy.
In fact, you can actually still see the wet footprints on the flagstone.
Go.
So Hot Pants is just taken off by himself.
Oh,
I only got curious.
Yeah. You know what curiosity did to the
ain't
cat?
you always.
But I have friends with.
That's true. I'm the one that's all alone.
It's all alone.
Again.
Usually.
I'm so
I
alone.
just want to peek down this.
God damn, this Fishy boy was fast. I mean, he's definitely faster than Hot Pants. That doesn't.
Well, he was running full tilt, yeah.
Yeah.
We should get Hot Pants a walker.
Probably not let him wander off too far.
It's fine. He can shout if something happens.
I'm looking for Fishy boys.
See, exactly. and still looking for fishy and boys implies you haven't found your fishy boys.
No,
Yeah.
I'm still looking for Fishy boys.
He said he stumbled over a body he couldn't see, right?
Yeah.
That's where the knife came from. So is it possible that this fleeing one could also disappear?
Quite possibly.
Having come to that realization, Resh is gonna not really slow down as much, but take some extra, his ears are just swiveling at the top of his outside of his little adventurer's hat that we've decided he's apparently wearing. Trying to pick up any,
Check in the
fish
air.
well, I guess if he's being still, he wouldn't be here. But either way, he's just trying to be extra perceptive of potential disappearing fishmen,
Very useful.
for what that's worth.
Worth
Though I did
everything.
tell them I could see the invisible fish when
That's
I was
true.
near them.
But not that we could see the invisible fish.
No, but you're going down a single hallway, you know what I mean? So if I had seen them and I've just yelled out that I've seen no fishy boys, people should follow me.
I mean, we're literally right next to you.
This is not. I didn't want to follow.
Because I stopped to argue with you.
You come peeking around the corner,
I don't even
And
know
you
where
see-
I am.
the fish man standing in the middle of the corridor next to some stairs that move downward into a well-lit room.
Hell yeah.
No.
Very different reactions.
Well, it's like before the last thing, we were all talking about how we were completely out of spells.
We
And now
really need
we're-
to sleep.
Yeah. Actually, so thank you. I meant to say this earlier. I kind of crawl down Resh's arm and I go on my back and I take his sleeve and I try to make a blanket.
To show that you're tired.
Yeah, to show like we should rest a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, but where are we gonna go to rest? That's the problem.
It's not so much that we should rest. It's just we should be more cautious.
The fishman looks at you and turns around and goes down the stairs and out of sight.
That's the thing, 'cause we've already alerted this fish guy as well that we exist.
I mean, as long as Hot Pants is willing to serve as party scout, then I have no qualms about venturing down into the ominously well-lit room. However,
Scared old man.
very scared old man, yes. That's how you get to be
I
an
don't know,
old
Hot
man.
Pants is still after Fishy Boy. He really wants to stab him.
Yeah, go for it.
But he is gonna stop here and kind of take a look around at the bottom of the stairs.
Yes, there is a table. It's old, but it seems to have weathered well enough.
What I want to do is I want to pick up a rock and throw it into the room. Can I see
As
the
I'm peeking.
You throw a rock into the room just as Hot Pants tries to peek around the corner. Hot Pants can see the fish man in the corner over here. Let's say that the rock drops right about here. Immediately, another shark pounces on it, like a big dumb cat grabs it in its mouth and just starts.
Alright, well, since it's busy and, like, I'm right here, can I, like, hop on an opportunity attack thing? And just fucking
Or should be cliffhanger.
throw something at it? Well, that's I always want to establish if I'm going to be able to get the jump on this thing before we...
I give it to you, but also the fish person who is looking at the shark and sort of face palming is very aware of your presence.
Yeah, but I want the shark.
I do want to point out there's a massive set of double doors in the eastern part of the room, and as you guys get ready to deal with this, however it is you intend to deal with it, the doors start receiving impacts from the other side, almost
shit.
busting open as something massive on the other side is trying to get through.
What? How is the fish person reacting to this?
The fish person is startled and takes a step away from the door. The shark actually looks up and also seems deeply concerned as a shark can be.
Oh god.
And
okay.
yeah, it's
So,
after 10.
Cliffhanger, yeah.
I've got no problem cliffhangering it right there.
What's behind the door?
Find out next week!
Hey, Hot Pants kept it in his pants.
This is the
Again.
third session. It's because we're in a dungeon. Like, why do I need to pull out my cock in a dungeon?
I mean-
it's more of a roleplay thing.
I feel like the bigger question is why do you need to pull it out anywhere else either?
Though we are now in a room with a table. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I think we know what's happening next week.
Yeah.
The only reason this works is because I'm a woman. I'm a
Yeah.
woman playing a male character, and if I wasn't a woman, like if I was a man doing a lot of these things, you know it would be a lot creepier. You know it would.
I mean, I personally think you're just risking your dick pretty liberally here.
I mean, I am. That's also because I'm actually a woman in real life, so I have no appreciation for. Like,
That's so true.
Fantasy escapism. Oh, what I would do. Okay, are we all back? I haven't even looked at the thing yet. Yeah, y'all never left. Right where I left you. Great.
Well, technically, Leon had some technical issues, so he left and came back, but he's here
How
again.
fucking dare you? This is my game. Battle of the conditions right now. That's a 4.
Yeah.
Do your worst.
Um,
Fucking not you.
So this is one unit.
What?
This thing.
What you mean?
It's not just a bunch of fleshy balls.
Yes, this is one unit. It's kind of a thing I do for long boys.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like it. It's gross, but
It's one big unit of
one big unit of flesh.
Yep.
Can that be the title? I'm writing it down.
one big unit of flesh.
One.
Dog doesn't like it. Cat scratch fever.
That's fun. Okay.
That's fun. Don't say that again.
Fun.
No, it's funny just because I knew you were talking to me when you said
That was I feel like that was a Dysana answer. That's fun.
That's fun. Yeah, we need to go to the correct map, not the dick map.
Yep. Oh, yep. Not the dick map. Oh, right. Because of all of the penises.
Yes, because of all the penises. If you were curious.
I'm so glad Craig got all of this.
Yep. It'll be useful in the eventual trial, I think.
Yeah.